The skill of any great business leader is to be able to go and see the data and make decisions. And this is a really important conversation around what it is that you've got to do to be a great business leader. Now more than ever before, you've got to get back to the data-led approach. What would actually happen if you had to look at every single piece of new business that you brought on for your property management team? How did you actually meet that landlord and what did you do to bring them to market? Now, the reason why this is such an important conversation is that there's a lot of strategic weaknesses happening inside of these businesses. So you've actually got this conversation that you've got a BDM, but there's no clear strategy around what they actually go to execute on. Now, they don't really realize it, but they're just literally order takers. They're getting a ton of leads that are actually coming into them from the sales team and everything's good until all of a sudden the investment leads dry up from our sales team. Then you need to get really strategic around what it is that you're doing. And if you think about it, the easiest way to get strategic is to identify where the biggest opportunities are from a data perspective. How many of your landlords would like to buy another investment property in the next 12 months? How many of your landlords have got another investment property that you could manage on behalf of them? How many of your landlords have got a principal place of residence that we need to go back out again to go and see and give them an idea on what it's worth at a market appraisal level so they know their equity position to be able to make those decisions or to potentially sell their existing principal place of residence? Inside of the business, how many archive landlords are there that would ultimately like to re-enter the investment property market? How many of those archive landlords are in a position that they've got a principal place of residence? And what you start to realize is that we're sitting inside of these businesses that have a tremendous amount of data, a phenomenal number of relationships, but instead we're off chasing something new rather than working all of the existing customers that we've already got. So we're going to put a challenge to you today. And that challenge is for you to sit down with your team and to identify who your top 100 customers are. Your top 100 customers based on the amount of money that they've spent with your organization over time, and your top 100 customers based on the volume of transactions that they've actually done with you. Your business should know who your top 100 are, and then you should then make sure that you're very clear about the ascension model on service of excellence of what you're going to do to be able to go and serve them in new and powerful ways. Now, more than ever before, it's about getting strategic and making that decision that you're going to go and play this game at your absolute best. And it's about using data to lead better decision making, to find big opportunities that you can exploit on the inside of your business.